Hey, everybody. I'm just so glad that you're with us right now. I'm David Essel, and I want to talk about some of the causes and cures of anxiety. We're all about mental health here. The world is really struggling in the world of mental health. And so, we're going to do a series of videos constantly updating everyone in the world on what some potential causes. And today, we're going to talk about anxiety and the cures. The number one cause is going to be childhood trauma. It might be being raised with a perfectionist parent, it may be raised in an alcoholic family. It could be raised in neglect, emotional neglect, but a lot of anxiety, and they call it, or we call it, generalized anxiety disorder, can begin in childhood. Abandonment, absolute criticism. The child can't do anything right. Anytime they do something right, there's always a but. That can create this ongoing anxiety. Perfectionism, which our world thinks is so wonderful, is one of the greatest causes of anxiety as well. Drug interactions can cause anxiety, low self confidence, low self esteem, huge causes of anxiety. All of these things that we're talking about, if you notice, I didn't mention anything about genetics. The last time I checked, they still had not found a gene for anxiety. They find little pockets of genes that, if someone has them all together, could create a genetic role for anxiety, but it hasn't been proven. I think most of it is unreleased trauma. That can be anger and rage at a former partner who cheated on you. Any emotion, negative, low energy emotion that's kept in the body is going to come out in some way. It's going to manifest in some negative way. So if we hold on to anxiety due to we were cheated on, and when we go out with other men or women, we feel anxious because we know they're going to cheat on us too. See, that's something we have to work on forgiveness in order to move forward clearly. I've worked with individuals that have had traumatic experiences like car accidents, and they walked away unscathed. And yet for 20, 30 years, they struggled with anxiety. I've worked with retirees filled with anxiety because they don't have the daily routines and rituals necessary, right? So what's the solutions? Well, number one, it's going to be remove things that are creating anxiety. That means resentments, rage. If you have to go through forgiveness issues with your parents from an abusive childhood, I'm sorry that you had to go through that. But in my work as a counselor, master life coach, and more, we work with this every day. Removing those things that create anxiety, right? Like that seems to make sense. But if it's caffeine or sugar or any substances, some people get anxious with THC or medical marijuana. Other people will feel anxiety when they have a drink, believe it or not, while other people try to cover up their anxiety with drinks. And I forgot to mention that addiction is a huge cause of anxiety as well. We need to create a daily anti-anxiety program, a plan. That means getting up in the morning early enough to start your day calmly. There's different type of amino acid supplements like tryptophan that are extremely calming and relaxing. 5-HTP can also be used as a relaxant. Check with your doctor first before you do any of this. Exercise is huge when it comes to anxiety. Getting enough sleep is huge when it comes to anxiety. Let me check to see if I'm missing it. Journaling. Oh my God. Daily journaling. We have an amazing journal, as a matter of fact, that so many of my clients with anxiety and depression use. It's called the Ultimate Gratitude Journal, 52 Weeks to a New You. And so we look for what creates anxiety. So on a Tuesday, they'll write that they were anxious. They were a 7 out of 10. So then in their journal, they write down what they believe was causing it. Okay, so here's some tips. Exercise, meditation, utilizing a counselor, therapist, master life coach is another option, but don't sit in your anxiety. I did for years, and it ended up enhancing my addiction to alcohol and a lot of other bad things. When I finally got rid of the alcohol and I was able to feel the anxiety and deal with it, it took a little bit of time. But over the years, I've been successful in learning how to manage my own anxiety. And I know you can too. We've got a couple options for you to think about. Number one, we have courses on my website, talkdavid.com, that begin at $39, under $40, on everything from holistic addiction recovery to attitude challenges. Anxiety would be a part of that. So go to talkdavid.com and check out all the online courses. Of course, you can work with me one-on-one for free from anywhere in the world. And we also have something super exciting, our brand new mental health and master life coach certification. You can go through this 30-hour certification. It's only $150 a month, Oh my Lord, you'll learn so much about anxiety, depression, insomnia, and all the other mental health issues that we're struggling with. Procrastination, by the way, and you'll be able to help other people. 50% of people that take the mental health and master life coach certification do it just for their own knowledge at $150 a month. It's highly affordable. And then other people will take it to become certified mental health coaches. And they'll go out and they'll earn between $50 and $250 per session, helping the world to heal. Everything's at talkdavid.com. I hope you took notes, because we can reduce anxiety dramatically if we use the right tools. I'm David Essel, talkdavid.com. Have a great day.